Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow morning, Spotify's board fires their CEO.
Oh, hell no! Hell no!
And they hire me instead. So here's my first executive meeting, aka today's video. Welcome to our CEO for 24 hours. And as you've seen, tomorrow we're going to be deep diving into Spotify. So now, before I change anything, let's look at the figures. I've got my little mini book here so that people don't say I'm just getting my facts from anywhere. This is according to Spotify. So Spotify made around 17 billion euros as of 2025, right? There are 761 million people that use the platform every month. So that's literally 761 million and more people who use their platform every month. They have 293 million users who use the premium package for Spotify. And I'm sure you're asking yourself, Lele, that's one of the biggest subscription companies in the world. So why would you change anything? Well, just like anything on earth, there's always room for improvement. So here's my solutions as how to make Spotify a better brand and make them. Now, before I give you guys the solutions, let's look at a list of problems that we see within Spotify's business. So the first is that Spotify has a lot of dependence, right? Meaning that most of their money comes from premium subscriptions. Meaning that if subscriber growth slows, then making revenue becomes all that much harder, right? The second problem that Spotify has is that Spotify owns your ears, but not your day. Meaning that when you come onto the app, you listen to music, you do whatever, and then you leave. And that you leaving is attention that they not monetizing. Now, as you know, as the CEO, who would I be to give you guys problems without solutions? So here's a list of solutions that I have down. My first executive decision would be to launch Spotify Pro, which would be €9.99 on top of the premium version. I'll have a conversion for you guys here of how much €9 is. So on this Spotify Pro version, we'd have features such as concert pre-sales, exclusive live sessions, we'd have studio recordings that come from the artist, as well as things like early album access. Who wouldn't have loved to get an early album access to Ice, man? Come on. Last breath. Stay with me here. So the biggest fans already spend more money on their artist. So why not let Spotify get a bigger share of that earning? Now let's move. Let me take you guys to solution number 2. We were moving on to solution number 2, and that would be an artist hub. Yes, you heard me right. And I'm sure you're thinking, Lele, what do you mean artist hub? Well, artists basically get their own membership. This is for you out there who's starting SoundCloud and you're trying to be a rapper, but I'm sure most of you can relate with this. Artist hubs make sure that artists get their own memberships, right? So fans will basically subscribe directly to you as an artist, meaning that Spotify gets a service fee and that artists are able to have recurring income from the platform, meaning that Spotify now also gets a recurring income via the service fee that they charge you for the artist hub, right? And basically this is all a win-win because artists put up more music for you guys, y'all listen to more music, meaning that no one basically leaves the app. And doing this expands on Spotify's creator economy rather than replacing it. Solution number 3, the last solution. This is my last decision as CEO, right? So Spotify Live. That's what I would call it. I'd call it Spotify Live. This is my third solution, right? Meaning that Spotify stops being a music app and becomes more of a daily audio operating system for you as a user. Meaning you'd use Spotify in your gym life, your study life, your travel life, your home life, and your work life. And if some of you who are waiting on GTA 6, you could be using Spotify for your gaming life. And basically this means that the more moments Spotify owns, the harder it becomes for the app to be replaced. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, meeting adjourned. Tomorrow, I'll be Netflix CEO. See you then.